opper in Counter-Strike 2 is a very important role. You have a lot of pressure, a lot of expectations, and today I'm going to teach you what I've learned over the course of my own career, playing internationally, playing at a high level, and we're going to go over 7 different picks that you can run through in order to just instantly have an advantage on your opponents. I'm going to give you some easy ways to dominate with the op here on Ancient. On T side, if they're throwing the standard elbow smoke and maybe some volleys, flashes mid, a cheeky little pick I go for when I think they're getting a little complacent is I'll actually right-click my own smoke out here that lands like this, because the idea is if their molly is landing in a position like this, it's either going to put it out or I can edge it and go for this fast little play, right? So I'm going on the outside of my smoke, getting that pick and running away. Again, drop down that smoke. It's going to look something like this. You're not going to see the molly, but we're going to drop down that smoke, play anti, boom, get that pick, and then run away. Flip side of things on CT, let me tell you 2 bonus things you can do. Get some good bonus content out there. Subscribe to the channel. Is you can jump onto shelf when the T's are not really pressuring you that much, and you can go for a fast little B pick. You'll catch so many players with their knives out through here. Even if they have their gun out, they're looking here. They're not looking at this angle, and they don't expect an opper to just one-shot them. So very good movement play you can make. It's going to be tough to actually get this down. That's for more of my advanced players. If you're a beginner player and the T's are running out mid with just like a red smoke and, you know, throwing some flashes, you can sit here and just break open the red smoke and get the freest pick of your life. Like, genuinely, it's just an easy pick every single game you play if you time it properly, if you do it right. We're gonna hop over to T-side Anubis now, and I'm gonna give you 2 picks that you can go for with a friend. So you're gonna need to send this to him so that you have some ideas. First one being, if the CTs in a lot of your low-level games are throwing a deep mid smoke, which a lot of them do. I see it time and time again when I'm coaching players. Fill out the form below if you want your own coaching. What we're going to do is we're going to have one player, one of the riflers, jump up here, and we're actually going to get onto his head, because this is going to lead to the freest kill of your life. I mean, I run this at 3K elo and North America, and it works out. So I know at least if you guys are lower elo than that, you should find lots of good opportunity with that. The bonus is that while you're up here and you're posted, if you see nothing, have a third friend. Send this video to him. Have a third friend walk through the right side. You're already scoped up. You see nothing's in here, and he can have a really good fight into these doors here. Now, if that's not working, one thing you can do is eventually when they smoke B, whether it's off the rip if you're playing noobs, or maybe they felt pressure so they dropped the smoke down, what you're going to do is have a rifler stand on the side of this hump right here, and same exact thing. You're going to go for this little boost play. I think Anubis has a lot of impact, a lot of value with this, and again, I just get so many free picks by doing this, and I find good openings for the team. That simple. One of my favorite picks to go for is actually going to be in lower tons. I like to have a teammate come with me and also have other teammates playing for short if possible. But essentially all we're going to do is we're going to come inside here and just post up on this angle. And as you can see, it's actually a very, very good fight for us. It's very surprising for the T's, because even if they're clearing through here, which is a big if inside of a pug, most people are just walking in, it's a very awkward fight for them. Like, it's not very good. The beauty of having a teammate with you though is he walks into that corner and you post here. If you get flashed off, if you miss your shot, you just tuck over here, and then the T is going to run it and get melted by the teammate that's in that position. Now, it's awesome to go for this. Make sure you have a backup plan. So, you know, you take that shot, we're instantly coming out here and dropping a smoke down. Why? Because then that's going to give us a way out when inevitably the top mid pressure comes in, right? They're going to want to harass you. They're going to want to kill you down here. So either push together as a team through tons or drop that smoke and get ready to escape. Very easy pick and very effective. Honestly, Inferno is a very, very linear map, so it's kind of hard to get any early surprising picks on the other team. Of course, you can just ego them mid and fight like this, but what I like to do is some conditioning. If we've been playing the whole game, and hopefully we do this, where we molly down mid, we make it pretty known that if they're going to jump into Mexi, they're going to take like 40 to 50 damage at least. Once this conditioning comes into play, what you can actually do is find so much value in alternative middle, second mid here. So again, go through the round, maybe throw that molly, have a rifler, have your friend trail behind you, and you just come here for the freest opening of your life. Again, this is stuff I was doing against tier 2. You know, every once in a while when we get to play tier 1 teams, even I would run it against them, and it found impact in those games. Now I go to pugs, I use them in these, but it's just as valuable, if not even better. Again, I'm going to give you guys bonuses. Now, in the mid-round, this isn't really a pick, but in the mid-round, I like to throw a deeper smoke here, because then I double scope, and I have this cheeky little angle into window room here. So, again, you guys get lots of bonus content on this channel, and you're going to find free kills, free damage, all because you are subscribers. Mirage has a very effective pick that you're going to go for when you have this front spawn as an opper. All you're going to do is knife out through here like normal, have a teammate shoot open vents for you because you are going to strafe through here and, you know, get through there fast. Jump on this window, then jump into bricks. You're going to have to practice this if you're a lower elo player, but jump, boom, out here. And then with one movement for my higher level players, from these bricks, you're going to jump into this ladder room. It should be very fast, very smooth. Let's see if I can pull it off on the video. It's going to look maybe something like that. That wasn't the best, but you're going to jump out here. And if you have really good movement, I actually want you to aggressively peek mid for that pick. If you mess up your movement, you're a little slower, or you do it the slow way where you have a teammate boost you, which is fine as well. You can do that. You're actually just going to post here. Modesty taught me how to do this, and ever since I've started putting this out in my games, it's unbelievably effective. Like, seriously, you can sit here and go for that aggro peek, boom, and then just go reset. Go play somewhere else on the map, go play around out. A lot of players on Mirage, they just want to sit in window and they don't want to move. So this is a good way to get active and, you know, really open up your playbook in a sense. So yeah, up on cat, up in ladder room, there's infinite places you can play. But just be active, learn how to do these type of things. If you build this playbook, you're absolutely going to farm. You're going to succeed inside of your games, and I will see you at the very top of the elo. On Nuke, one of my favorite aggressive picks to go for is actually going to be on ramp. And if you notice a theme, some of our aggressive picks are going to be on the most surprising positions. Bring a friend with you for this one again. That's going to be a common theme for all these. And you're going to come here and throw a deep molly. Hold off on throwing it just a little bit because you want this molly to land very far. Now you're going to see why. Because when we throw this molly as such, it's going to allow us to peek behind it so that we can catch somebody off in this angle. They hear a ramp molly, they don't think anything of it. They're just defaulting to, what? I'm dead? It's so surprising, especially because you have a rifler behind you. If you miss your shot, you know, if they start rushing or something, he's here to actually just mow them down and make sure that you are completely fine, that you're completely covered. So very, very easy, very effective pick. Let me give you guys a bonus tip as well. Again, this isn't a pick, but a position you can play. You can actually look through glass here and spot outside. Now people say, bro, you're not going to react that fast. One, it's for if people are walking. I do this in like a 3v3 or something to get info. Maybe they're heavy outside and you're trying to see if they cross here. You're trying to see if they come from secret into mini, for example. So it's more about info, and if they're walking, you absolutely will get that kill. So cool little position, cool little trick not many people know about.
This video is brought to you by SkinsMonkey, the best CS2 trading site out there. Use my code CoJo at the checkout for an insane 35% deposit bonus.
On Overpass, I'm going to give you a very interesting pick that you can go for. It's just going to include a little bit of meta utility. All you're going to do is take your molly out, jump on this car, aim at where the line is meeting the pavement down here, and run for it. This can be a very fast motion. Once you get good at it, it's going to look something like this. And you might be like, well, CoJo, why are you just throwing a molly up here? It's so that when they throw their monster smoke, if they don't know how to do the fast ones, it's going to bleed down like this, leading into a little bit of a free pick that you can go for, right? They don't expect you to put out their molly or their smoke with your molly, and you're posted here from monster so many times, guys. They just swing this angle, and it's unbelievably free. Now, I'll put you guys on another pick that you can go for on CT side. If you're here in heaven, have a teammate crouch on this railing right here, and all you're going to do is boost on his head. And I even did this last week where you just, again, get a free look into this guy, do 100 damage to him as he's walking up here, and he's left wondering what happened, what went wrong. So send this to your friends so that you have all these picks to go for.